Now, I'm really an urban girl at heart. The idea of going out and foraging for my food is completely strange to me. But people keep telling me I can go out and not leave my precious city behind and find what I need to cook with. So I've got a friend here who's going to come and show me how it's done. How did you get started, though, doing this?
Being greedy.
Really?
Yeah, totally. No, the real truth is that I was really into food, my wife was really into plants, and Rose would spend all day saying, oh, look at this lovely flower. And I'd be like, well, yeah, it's very pretty, but can I eat it?
Chris Bax is a wild food expert who leads foraging excursions and cooking courses in northern England. He suggested we check out Hackney marshes in East London to see what we can find.
This time of year, it's berries, it's nuts, it's roots, it's seeds.
I sort of think of Thanksgiving as maybe the most famous foraged feast of all time.
Well, I think there's probably some different things here that are going to marry well with those traditional Thanksgiving ingredients. Okay, so we've got a couple of different berries here.
Okay.
We've got rose hips. Okay, so this is a really common rose that we get planted everywhere.
Next, we come across some hawthorn.
So you see, there's another beautiful berry.
Yeah.
If we break it open, it has a great big seed inside, but lots of lovely flesh, yeah?
Oh. Can I taste it now?
You can taste it. It's actually slightly bland when it's raw, but when you cook it up, you'll get the fruit flavour from it.
Yeah, it doesn't really taste like much of anything now.
You expect a tart berry, don't you?
Exactly.
And you don't get that. But it just adds a lot of body to the sauce, and it will add a really good fruitiness to it.
Oh, how fun. Yeah, so we can put these with our rose hips and whatever else we find.
This is also very good for your heart.
Next up, blackberries.
We are at the end of the season, so we just have to take what we can get. That's what foraging's about. You know, providing we get the bulk there, which we're starting to get, you'll get yourself a nice fruity sauce to go with your turkey.
Yo, I can't wait. Before I complete my sauce recipe, I visit a couple of London chefs famous for their foraged dishes. Michelin-starred chef Simon Rogan shows me a few of the herbs he uses on his incredibly complex menus.
Okay, so we've got common sorrel.
Goodness.
And you've got yarrow.
It's so intense, the flavors in both, yeah.
It's something that I'm really passionate about.
Mark Hicks at Tramshed has been using foraged ingredients in his art-themed restaurants' menus long before the foraging trend became all the rage.
It kind of makes the menus a bit more interesting, you know, when you've got a selection of stuff like this. All of these mushrooms here are from the UK. So we've got puffball, which, you know, just randomly appear in fields. It's got an amazing flavour. Chanterelles from Scotland, Seps from the New Forest, and Joual from Norfolk.
So I'm here not far from Tramshed restaurant where I was just talking with Chef Hicks, and he gave me a tip and told me that not far away I could find these crab apples, which would be perfect in my jelly that I'm doing with all the other berries we found out the other day. And I have my next ingredient. It's back to my kitchen to take all of my ingredients and make a special Thanksgiving foraged crabapple, blackberry, and hawthorn sauce with a rosehip kick.